Okay, there's something I really want to talk about that I've been really wanting to talk about for a while. Um, when you've been in a relationship with somebody and it was abusive, verbal, physical, like any type of abuse, it really, really brings you down. Um, I was in a relationship for about 7 years, and it was good in the beginning, but towards the end, became addicted to drugs and became really, really abusive. At first, it was just the verbal abuse, and that should have been like an early warning sign for me, which should be an early warning sign for anybody. And he would start calling me pathetic and a bitch and tell me how useless I was and how I needed to do this or do that and how I was always wrong and how ugly I was and how I wasn't good at doing certain things. And I was like, okay, well, it's just the drugs talking. It'll get better. It'll get better. And, it slowly got better a little bit, but then it still, still came around and still talked down to me. I don't know. And then, after that, I should have, left the relationship, which any of you should. It's any type of abuse is not good at all. It doesn't matter if it's physical or verbal. It doesn't matter how much you love them. That is not healthy for you. It's not healthy for either of you. I know you want to be there for them and care for them and have them, be okay. But the thing is, you need to be okay too. Because eventually it can escalate, which it did in my relationship. We're to the point where he became physically abusive. To the point where, for no reason, he'd get mad if I made a noise, if he played a video game, or if I wouldn't go to bed when he wanted to go to bed, and I kept moving around because I couldn't fall asleep right away. Or if he thought I took his drugs, which I didn't because I didn't do those type of drugs. To the point where, he had choked me and put his hands on me. And that's another warning sign where you should leave. You should leave the relationship right away. I didn't. I was like, it's just the drugs. He'll go back to his normal self. He'll be okay. Everything will be okay. I'll be okay. But the thing is, after so many years, because this was probably 3 years this went on, it really brings you down. It really, really brings you down. You think it doesn't. You think you're okay. Yeah, you get depressed from time to time. But it really wears you down to the point where you don't like yourself. You can't accept yourself for who you are. You think you're ugly, and no one should ever feel that way. Ever. If you're in an abusive relationship, you should definitely get out right away. Because, you can try to fix them all you want. But unless they, want to change themselves, there's no way. There's no way you're going to change them. They'll just keep acting the way they are, and it'll eventually get worse. And I had a house with this person, and things got so bad where he took my money for drugs, and things were just really bad, and I couldn't take it anymore. It was so scary. I was afraid for my life. Even when he yelled slightly, when he wasn't even mad, it scared me to the point where I didn't want to be around him. I didn't sleep in the same room. I'm going to tell you right now, we broke up. And I'll always have love for the kid because I was with the kid for so long. I'll care about the kid, and I didn't want to leave him because I was afraid if I left him that he might kill himself or he might do more drugs and, end up dying. But the thing is, deep down, I wanted to leave him because of what he was doing to me and how bad he hurt me, but I was too scared. No matter how scared you are, you should leave. You need to get out of the relationship because you deserve to be happy. You deserve something great in life. And if you don't leave, you can either end up dead or being miserable for the rest of your life. And you don't want that. You need to get out and, see things for yourself and be on your own and try to rebuild your confidence in yourself and try to feel good about yourself. It takes a really long time, trust me. I still don't feel the best about myself, but slowly, day by day, I start to feel, okay, I'm pretty. Okay, maybe I'm not pathetic. Maybe I'm a good person. It's hard. It's hard. But you have to take it day by day. You have to get out there and, live your life. And if you're in an abusive relationship, please get out. It's not worth it. I mean, yes, you're going to love them, but it's not worth their abuse. It's really not. You should get out in the beginning and not stick around and make things worse for yourself.